Okay, it says I'm live. Good morning, everybody. Hi, I'm here. Good morning. The sun is coming up. It's going to be another beautiful day. Hello, good morning. It's really early, 6 o'clock in the morning here in Puerto Rico. And I have to talk about something I just read on the news about what's politics. So let me come back here into my garden a little bit. And I'm offering people a safe space to talk about politics and President Trump. And I'm asking for my MAGA family, my MAGA friends, who I have to admit, I haven't been talking to you guys. And I want to say this morning, because this is about honesty and respect. So I have to start this by saying I'm sorry that I haven't been talking to you guys, my MAGA family and my MAGA friends. I haven't been talking to you. I haven't been able to handle what's been happening. Yeah, it has really divided us. And I really believe now, today, I have drawn a line in the sand. And let me figure out how to put this thing down. I'm sorry. Tech's not always my friend. Tech isn't always my friend. I'm being honest. Let's get this set up here. So part of what I really like about a live feed is that I am just trying to reach out and capture whoever I can get on this stream this morning. And I know that it's a really random way to do this. And that's okay with me. That's okay. Like I said, I'm kind of taking this slow and steady because it's something new for me. It's something new for everybody. Nobody's offering this safe space to talk to people. And I really do want to talk to people, like I said, my family. I haven't talked to my family because they say things that I think from my experience and everything that I read and see and can touch and know as real, things that we know are real. When someone questions that, it does shake you. It does make you kind of say, hey, wait, am I right in what I believe? Or is that something else that I need to consider? And that I know both sides, all of us, everybody has been swirled up into this whirlwind. Someone's saying good morning. Hi, good morning. I think we're all in some sort of a whirlwind of politics. And I really want it to settle down. I really want to get back to stable and settled and relatively focused moving forward. I think that we're in this chaos back and forth with a lot of finger pointing. And so I'm offering the space and the place to stop and say, yeah, we got to talk about this with respect and with honesty. And so I'm here this morning. I was scrolling the news this morning, even before I've had coffee. In fact, let me have some more coffee. Someone's saying I'm pretty. Thank you. I'm trying really hard. I'm out this morning. This is me being honest and reflective. So let's all get a cup of coffee and sit down and have a moment of reflection about what's really important in our lives, because we're running around like a bunch of crazy people. So stop. Let's settle down. Have a cup of coffee. Coffee, my friend. Goofy, my friend. Thanks. Good morning. So the news. I was reading the news this morning that just the reason I am here and the reason I'm doing this project. Okay. I heard yesterday the Navy Secretary, John Phelan, I'm sure I'm not saying that right, John Phelan, Phelan, John Phelan, Secretary of the Navy, which is pretty high-ranking Navy official. He was appointed by President Trump because he was a fundraiser. He is not from the military. He's from outside. He has a lot of money. He helped fundraise a lot of money. So he gave him a job in the Navy. That's a little bit of corruption. That's a little bit of money play, how it goes. And so, people question that because the Navy promotes from the within, and that wasn't really fair to our military. And so my first question is, how is that okay with people who are supporting the president? Because that slaps in the face of the people in the military, the actual commanders who've spent their lives dedicated to the Navy. This guy, John Phelan, gets appointed to the job. He's now the Navy Secretary. Okay, so a year's gone by now with this guy in the position of Navy Secretary. They're trying to build more ships. Great. Yesterday, apparently, or maybe Wednesday, I'm not sure the days exactly. Sometimes my time falls off. But this Navy Secretary at Congress explaining why they need all this money. He's there doing the job exactly the way that President Trump wants him to do. Go stand in front of Congress. He's that guy. But no, apparently Secretary Hegseth, his boss higher up, and some other influential guy, have now convinced the president that this particular Navy Secretary, John Phelan, is out and fired. And yesterday, apparently, John Phelan didn't hear it, didn't believe it, even tried to get to the White House to talk to Trump in person, and isn't even given the respect of a conversation in person over something that's really shitty that's being done to him. So he's now been officially betrayed in a big, major, grandiose backstab after his service and his commitment to the president and to MAGA. So I don't understand. I can't understand how that's okay and how that's continuing to go on as just being, yeah, sure, that's okay. That's what we're all going to do. And so I'm a former high school teacher. I'm semi-retired. I've moved out here to Puerto Rico, and I'm living my best life the best way I can. And I'm trying to help other people do that as a teacher and teaching critical skills that I know have to be taught. And I know from my own high school teaching experience that there's problems in education. Yes, I know there's problems in education. I was there. I stepped out of it because of all those problems of education. But I have to tell you that teachers and people that do education want to help children be successful. So if you've been told that somehow teachers are trying to manipulate kids and trying to give them some agenda, that's not true. That's not true. And I say that as a teacher that's been around trying to help students. And I taught the students that were struggling the most, the kids that were already sitting in high school jail. That's where I went to teach, because critical skills have to be taught. So this safe space where we're going to talk critical thinking skills, problem solving, communication skills, and offering respect forward. is how we're going to get this resolved. We can't hold back respect. We can't point fingers. We can't be ugly and mean to each other. That's got to end. It's got to stop. So truce in the sand. Truce. I'm here every Tuesday night. We're going to start this series of workshops working through this conversation. I was at the Peace Institute in Oslo and got their handbook of exactly how we're going to do this. And we're doing it right here, right in my garden. So I'm fired up this morning because apparently he just betrayed someone who he had strung along, who was dedicated to him. This guy, John Phelan, had put up his own money, had put his reputation on the line to go be the Secretary of the Navy. And now he gets cut out of it and he's betrayed and like laughed off like he's a joke. It's a joke. So people to say that that's okay, we have to stop it. So again, my MAGA family, I have family in MAGA and I haven't talked to you. And I know that's wrong. And I did it because it was a self-sacrificing thing. I can't let that influence me because I'm having my life that's based on my values and my critical thinking and my creative thinking and the facts of the world and respect for people and values that I hold. Respect and truth being the two top ones. So if for my MAGA friends and family, if you guys can agree that respect and truth have to happen, they have to. I'm not telling lies. I'm telling truth. And I have resources and sources and evidence to back up every single statement as true. Otherwise, it's a bunch of hot air. Opinion is hot air. I taught that in high school. I taught that to the 7th graders. Hot air. You have to back it up. You have to have resources. You have to have statistics and facts to back up any opinion. So that's what I'm teaching. That's what I'm doing. And now here in my garden, I'm doing it in Puerto Rico in paradise because that's what I want for my life. So politics here in Puerto Rico, that's a whole other story. My Puerto Rican friends and family, please really talk to me. I really want to talk about this on the ground, which is why I'm trying to keep this daytime and nighttime. So the sun is coming up. I have to stop talking politics because I'm trying to only do it in the dark. That's my nighttime quiet thing. I'm trying to figure out. It's like a science experiment. It is a science experiment. In fact, I'm writing it up as a science experiment. So respect, truth, someone that you know is struggling and they're struggling with this decision about where they're living their lives and putting on that red hat and how hard that is to take that red hat off. I know that's going to be real hard. So I'm here. I'm offering this space. I'll be back at night when it's dark. The sun is coming up and I really have to stop now because we've got to figure this out and it takes time to think and reflect. So please think and reflect about what's happened with this Navy secretary. Someone who has been on the MAGA game, someone who is a key player in the MAGA game, put up his money, put up his effort, and then gets shafted out of it. When he's trying to do his job, talking to Congress about why they need the money, he wasn't whistleblowing. He wasn't out there telling all the trash. That would be worth getting him fired, which then he would be in a whole different situation. He's not. He's left holding the bag. Like, what did I do wrong? Yeah, he got shafted because the guy's a con man and he's shafting people. Hey, I dialing that back because you guys, please explain this to me. Tell me these, I'm unpacking this. So Tuesday nights, please subscribe. Be there Tuesday nights, 7 o'clock. Explain to me, comments in the comments below. How is this okay? If you're in the military, I really want to hear from you guys, veterans. I know veterans don't get political. I understand that, but it's time to get political because your Secretary of the Navy got shafted. And he shafted people that were from the Navy who really deserve the job. Military, stand up together. Come on, guys. Let's talk. Okay, keeping this light and keeping it happy. I'm trying to be like, we got to talk about it, but it's urgent and it's a problem. So I'm going to leave you with this one today. This is one of my shirts that I've designed. I did it it's a fun play. It's a fun thing because we have to be creative. We have to be creative about this. The same situation's going to keep getting us the same stuff. We have to try something different. So yeah, I'm a creative thinker. I took the magic of Our Lady Liberty and I've turned her into like a Christmas believe thing. And I put her on green because it's Mother Earth. This is Earth Week. So yeah, we have to believe in the real spirit of the United States of America and all of our foundations. Our principles have to hold strong, respect and truth. So please explain to me why you think it's okay that this Navy secretary just was fired. You're fired. And how that is acceptable to you. And how that's how you really want to live your life. Because I don't believe that's true. And I know it's hard to step off that train. It's a really running train. Step off that train. Okay? Join me in my garden Tuesday nights. And we can figure this out. We have to figure this out. Have to. Okay? So my son's coming up here in Puerto Rico. I'm back to the arts. I'm back to my patriotic arts. The website over there, Joy West Press, if you want to see the whole picture for my daytime and all of my writing. This is my book, Betrayed by Trump. It's a question mark. It's inquiry. I want to know what you think. We'll talk with respect. We'll talk with honesty. Because we have to figure this out. Okay? So that's my story. I hope everybody has a great day. Subscribe, follow along. Please comment. I want to know what's happening. We have to figure this out. Okay? Have a great day. I'll see you Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. All right. Gotta go. Bye.